anyways, Lachlan, I want to give a final shout out to Oscar video that we did. I don't know. Do you have any other like rounding out thoughts now that it's been a week since the Oscars?
No, not really. I mean, it was the Oscars. It was another year. I don't really care for the award ceremonies
Mm,
that much. I don't care about the glamour or the comedy or the drama. I just really care about the recognition that some people deserve for certain aspects of filmmaking.
yeah.
And I feel like for most parts, the awards were given out quite fairly. I don't feel like a lot of films could have beaten the force that Everything Everywhere All at Once had.
Mm,
Because ever since it came out, it just been steamrolling the internet, steamrolling every award ceremony. So there'd been some curveballs in the events leading up. I think Austin Butler won an award at one of the other ceremonies, and
mm,
there was somebody else that won somewhere along the line that wasn't everywhere, and they kind of thought that it could have gone one of two ways. But
yeah.
I think that the Oscars have somewhat become predictable with who they're going to pick,
Mm.
and that's a bit unfortunate that you can't really, have a diverse year.
I mean, for
I'd love to
predictions
go
at
back
least, yeah.
and for prediction at least, I'd love to go back and have other movies be at least nominated for certain things. I think more than ever, it's not so much who gets the award; it's who got nominated. Who got
Yeah.
nominated and who didn't get nominated. I think that's more important than who actually won. And I think you would agree with this statement. There was a number of films that didn't get nominated into categories they should have been in.
Yeah, I feel like it's also with the wins. I feel like this year I'm happy for the people that won, but maybe some other people I feel like would have deserved to win. But ultimately, you always leave people out. But I mean, like more specifically in the tech categories, I feel like there's sometimes a lack of actually catching up with other films that aren't going for a Best Picture nomination. You don't need to
Yeah.
be in there, and I feel like Avatar was in like the conversation for a lot of it because it was also a Best Picture nominee. If it were like any other blockbuster, I feel like it wouldn't have gotten as much like outside acclaim for like production design or something like that. It's a bit of an outlier, similar to the both of the Black Panther films that have managed to also make its way into more of the tech categories outside of VFX. But yeah, more notably, I feel like the cinematography category was a bit of a mess up with no the Batman in there, with no Top Gun in there specifically, and a lot of that stuff ended up going to All Quiet on the Western Front, which is the safe pick, which is a good pick, but I'd love to have seen a bit more of a range when it comes to nominations. So I do agree with you, and I can already tell you, having seen John Wick 4, that's an Oscar nominee for best cinematography. If it doesn't
Really?
get in, that would be crazy. It's probably like it's probably the craziest cinematography out of all of the John Wick films, and I don't know if any of them have gotten a nomination before. I feel like definitely 2 and 3 would have deserved it. I don't have any other thoughts. We've covered it a bunch. Again, there should be a video link below, maybe even right here on either side right now if you want to see our like full on reactions to it.